What made you go to Ireland?
Oh, wow. So, Enterprise has a very strict policy of promotions from almost 100% from within. So I was working in San Francisco with Enterprise as head of talent acquisition, and the company advertised for HR in Ireland. So I applied, I interviewed, and I was promoted, and the company relocated me to Ireland. So it was an opportunity, it was a promotion, it was the opportunity to have a multicultural experience on my CV.
Do you have any culture shock landing in Ireland?
No, I didn't, because I'm retired military. So my background is one of travel and relocation in any way. So I lived in Europe as a child. I lived in Germany for 5 years and Italy for 3. So I have kind of a multicultural.
Since you've worked in both places, do you think that American culture influences Enterprise's policies in Ireland, given that Enterprise was first started in the U.S.?
Yeah. I mean, Enterprise is probably the definition of an American multinational. There's no doubt about it. Quite significantly. I mean, each country that it operates will always obey the laws of the country first and foremost. That's quite standard. But there's been changes to the company, to the culture, to the way we run our businesses as we've learned through expansion. So, for example, about 2 years ago, men were not allowed to have. So, as the company has expanded into the Middle East, it's changed some of these policies to adapt to our customer base and our culture. American sort of philosophy that beards and business attire don't go together, but the company has changed its philosophy that has expanded into another culture.
You still have a lot of opportunity to interact with your American counterparts with Enterprise?
I am head of HR for a country, so because I run a country, I have a lot of interaction with our corporate headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri, which is where we were founded and where we still have our headquarters.
How do people like to give and receive feedback at Enterprise in Ireland?
I mean, I think it's quite similar to how they would do it in the States. We're still a performance-based company, so whereas a lot of companies have taken to foregoing the kind of performance review process, the formal performance review process, Enterprise still clings to it. So we still facilitate regular, formal, written performance reviews, but also informal feedback would be quite normal here, just as it would be in other countries, but also formal feedback would be quite normal.
When you are hiring other people, is it just about the qualifications or is it based on other factors?
Well, I'd be lying if I told you that all of our hiring managers weren't subject to their own personal biases, because that's human nature.
Yeah.
What we do is try to work to overcome those unconscious biases. So we try to be as consistent and as objective as quote unquote humanly possible. But at the end of the day, it's humans that are facilitating interviews, and humans are imperfect. So,
what are some ways that you celebrate employee success?
Every month we do what's called our Players Club. So our top 10 salespeople across the group get a day out of work. They can do anything from having a spa day to going to the shooting range to riding quad bikes to be anything. Depends on what they want to do that month. In the summer months, we forego that and we do a 3-month build-up, and at the end of that, the top salespeople show up to the airport on a Thursday morning, and we fly them to some unknown destination that they are unaware of, and they spend 2 days in a European city. So in the last couple of years, it's been Paris, it's been Lisbon, this year it was Nice.